Good afternoon. Today on Customer States What? My AC is blowing warm and perform a multi-point inspection. Say no more. So we're looking around the vehicle. We could see, yeah, I just performed a buttload of service to this vehicle. We did new shoes. We did 115,000 mile major service. But the AC's blowing warm. So you know what? You see this little guy right here? You see these ports right here and here. You got the high side and you got the low side. Well, you know what? Let me just hit that Schrader valve. Let's listen. Let's take a listen. There's nothing. There's nothing in this AC system. This AC system is acting all Gugats on them. So you know what? We're gonna recharge this system. We're gonna put some dye in it, and we're gonna look for a leak. So you know what? Let's take it up top. So now that we took it up top, let's go over some of the service that I performed. I just performed replacement of the oil level sensor because we were getting an erratic signal. Even though the oil was at level, that sensor was saying the oil was a little low. So we had to replace that out. We had a major exhaust leak from this flange. As you can see, the black soot that's over here. We had to bust out all these nuts, giggity, replace them with brand new hardware, and replace that gasket. While we were here, we also replaced this exhaust sleeve. Look at that freshness. Nice and fresh. Always stay fresh, guys. Go back here. Well, subframe is not that bad. There's a little bit of flavor present, but for 2013 with 114K on it, it's not that bad. We also mounted and balanced some new shoes, and you know what? We performed a 4-wheel alignment, and these eccentrics, you know what? They moved. This thing is riding high, riding tight, and riding nice and straight. You know what? Let's go to the AC leak because we found what was a piston. We put dye in the system, and you know what? Ooh-wee, it's a little wet right here. Ooh-wee, it's a little wet right there, but you know what? Under the normal light, you're not going to see anything. So you know what? Let's shut this light off. Now it's a little darker in here. Let's put the UV on there. Ooh-wee! Look like a Pollock painting. We got some lime green right there, or some neon green, depending on how you look at it. Go a little further up. Ooh, look at that. Look at that line. It's nice and bright. But you know what? Let's go a little further up to there. Oh, yeah, there's our leak. It's that line right there. So you know what? Let's get this inner fender out. Let's see how bad it's leaking. So we're at the driver's front. We have the wheel off. We have the inner fender partially removed to gain access to the AC lines. This vehicle does have rear air. So these are the lines that feed the rear air conditioning. Now here's where my leak is, or at least this is where I think it is. This is where the fluid, or the dye was pissing out from. So I'll take this bracket off here, and I bet there's a leak right in here. There's a crack. Can't see it, but this is where all the dye was coming from. As you can see right there, there was some corrosion and it caused the leak. So you know what, when we get this line out, we'll have a better look at it and we might be able to see a crack. So let's hit this with the UV light real quick. Let's see if we see anything. We'll shut that light off. We'll shut this one and we'll get the blue light out. Oh yeah, it's all green right in there. Green. Yeah, it was leaking here. It was leaking. You know, we'll get that line out. Hopefully we'll see a crack. We'll see. You might not see anything, but when the system was under pressure, I definitely saw the green oil, the green dye just bubbling out of this right here. So yeah, Gugats. This line right here, this line is Gugats. So I had that bottom one soaking all night, that other one that broke, and I came in this morning and I tried to break this one free, and you know what? It broke free. Day's starting off good. It's starting off really good. Something's gonna go wrong. Well, guess what happened, guys? There's 3 bolts. 2 out of 3 bolts broke. Freaking wonderful. That bolt broke there. I got lucky. This bolt broke here too, but I was able to get the line off. And you know what? There's our hole. Little pinhole right there that was underneath that sleeve mounting point. That little hole is creating so much grief for me. So now I gotta try and free this up and hopefully save this line right here, because this line goes all the way to the middle of the vehicle to feed the rear AC. F me and my A. Alright. I'll soak it overnight and hopefully in the morning it'll magically be free. No, I'll probably have to work on it some more. So I'll spray some PB Blaster on it, let it soak, and see what happens. Yeah. Well, I got it out. It wasn't pretty. I had to do a lot to get that out. It was really in there, giggity. I had a chisel on it, I had to pry it. Look at all the rust. Look at all that flavor that got in there. That's all flavor. That's what I had to use. I had to use the old, air-powered Chinese poker. Alright. So hopefully I could clean up this line on the back side of it. The O-ring's still good. I didn't ruin anything over there, so just a matter of cleaning that hole up. Got to remove this line here. That's the one we're replacing because it had the little pinhole leak right there. If you could see it, right there, little pinhole leak. I'll show you what caused it. Here's the sleeve. You see that corrosion right there? That's what caused the leak right there. Just build up over time and then eventually ate through the line, and then the line went. Found out the hard way. Alright, let's get that line out of there. Had to go to a local hardware store to get some new hardware. We didn't have the factory stuff in stock, so we're going to replace the factory stuff with some aftermarket good hardware that won't rust. Also going to install some NICs on the threads that go into the other line and a little bit up the neck, giggity. So next time, if we have to replace any lines or if the system has to be taken apart, these bolts will come out with no problems. Yeah. Old line is out. There's our pinhole leak. Let's get this the hell out of here. Here's our new line. Like a little kid? Yeah. So here's the new line. We're gonna put it on in. Giggity. I really hope this line here doesn't leak. I had to pry on the other side of it, but it's looking a little mangled. So is the mount. The mount is crazy rusty. Crazy with flavor. So we'll see. We'll see if it leaks or not. We got the new line installed. I didn't install the mounting brackets yet because I'm going to evac recharge the system, see if it holds pressure, see if it passes the leak test. I had to cross over the harness right here. And to remove the bracket right here to get underneath. New hardware there. New hardware here. Very good. So let's see. Hopefully the Gugat's is fixed, or my day is just that much more ruined. Let's go. So we got the car running right now. AC is fully charged. Gugat's has been fixed. It's not leaking anymore. Still got to mount up the lines, but I just wanted to make sure everything was working and not leaking. All that water you see is just condensation. Let's see how cool this car is running. Ooh, we got a balming 69 degrees in the shop, and this AC at idle is at 40 degrees. That's cold. Oh yeah. Guys, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification for further content.